A very long time ago, in the city of Babylon, lived a man named Daniel. He wasn't born in Babylon, but had been brought there as a young man from Jerusalem, when his people were taken captive. Even though he lived in a foreign land, Daniel remained faithful to his God, the God of Israel. Daniel was wise, honest, and respected by everyone, including the king himself, Darius. Daniel's wisdom had earned him a high position in the kingdom, and he was one of the most trusted leaders in the king's court. But not everyone was happy about Daniel's success. Some of the other officials, jealous of his influence and favor with the king, began to plot against him. They watched him closely, hoping to find something, anything, they could use to bring him down. The officials smiled to themselves. Their trap was set. They knew Daniel prayed to his God 3 times a day, every day, without fail. And they were right. No law, no threat could stop Daniel from praying. When Daniel heard about the new law, he didn't panic. He didn't hide. He did what he had always done. He went to his room, opened his window, and prayed to his God, just as he had before. King Darius realized that he had been tricked. He respected Daniel, even admired him. But the law of the Medes and Persians could not be changed once it was signed, not even by the king himself. The king's heart was heavy. As Daniel was led away to the lion's den, he didn't want this, but his hands were tied. The den was sealed, and Daniel was left alone with the lions. But Daniel wasn't afraid. He trusted in God's protection, no matter what happened. That night, King Darius couldn't sleep. He refused food, entertainment. Nothing could ease his guilt and worry. Meanwhile, in the den, Daniel sat peacefully. God had sent an angel to shut the mouths of the lions, and they didn't harm him. Daniel was lifted out of the den without a scratch on him. His faith in God had saved him. But the men who had plotted against him, well, their fate was sealed. And so Daniel's faith changed not only his fate, but the fate of an entire kingdom. He remained faithful, and in the end, God delivered him from harm. The lesson? When we remain faithful, even in the face of danger, God is with us, always. Daniel's story reminds us that no matter how fierce the lions may seem in our lives, with faith, we can overcome any hurdles set in our way.